Okay, so I'm filming a video today and I have right in front of me 3 of my oldest ever phones. This is Nokia on T-Mobile, dates back to the 17th century. No, really, this is old. This is damaged. I think this one's 5 years old. So yeah, that's just Samsung. And this is our oldest house phone. This goes back about 6 years as well. This was in our old house, so this is really old. This was a cheap phone. So all of these are cheap phones worth nothing. And for my videos, I'm not going to go with a BlackBerry Curve sticking it in water. But what I did want to prove was these little things here. These are my sister's iPod. Well, just covers basically. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this big phone in here, like so. Now basically 2 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just run the tap. Okay, so this little thing here, now this is really wet, as you can see. Now I'm going to pull the phone out, and as you can see, this phone is well, pretty much bone dry. Now I'm going to try with this one. Just stick that in there. 2 seconds. Okay, so once again it's gone up to that level and the phone is dry, and I'm going to wet this. Okay, so as you can see, once again this is practically soaking. We've got to pull the phone out, and other than the marks that I've given on my hand on the phone, basically this phone is practically bone dry. So someone asked, iPod cases, cheap Poundland or B&M or whatever shop you want to go in, are they helpful? Well, if you were to stick or drop your phone in water for practically 1 second and it had this in it, you've got a higher chance that it's going to recover than if you don't have it on, so I do suggest it. Also these, this is a iPhone 4 case. Basically, apparently if you drop it, it's got to have no effect. Well, my best mate did exactly the same thing as me. He dropped his iPhone 4 on a curb, I dropped mine on the road. Is at the edge, this top corner here, and it smashed his screen without one of these little Poundland cases on. And basically I had one, hit it, no problems whatsoever. And it's hard to say whether it was the case that did it, but I think they are useful, and for £1, I mean, come on, you might as well just get one. So basically all these silly little phones, they were just like not really worth any money, so I just thought that I'd do it. Oh, and here's an important thing. Someone asked me about if BlackBerry, what happens if you water damage your BlackBerry Curve without a back on. Well, here's a back, and I don't have my BlackBerry with me today. I'm making this video because unfortunately I water damaged it. I dropped it down the toilet, silly me, fell out of my coat pocket. But if you water damage your BlackBerry and it has a back on like that, I don't think it would cause too much problems. Obviously water will soak through, depends how long it's in the water for. But with a back on, you stand more chance. If the water goes straight through to the back and the battery, then you're going to have to spend a lot of time with it in rice. So don't go using your phone without a back on, silly things like that. Or if you have like try to think of some ideas. If you had a Samsung without a back on or something like that, always use the back. As soon as water hits the battery, it's messing your phone up. Here's another point. If if you want to damage your phone, what you want to do is you want to take the battery out straight away, like straight away, because every time that electricity goes around that phone when there's water in it, it's messing it up, deep style. So what you need to do if you get a water damaged phone is basically using this old phone again. I'm going to stick this battery in. So basically just pretend I drop this in water. Okay, so first thing you want to do when it's water damaged, your screen's got to go black. What you want to do is you've got to remove the back and remove the battery. Then what you want to do is you want to get a little bag, airtight as possible. I'll just seal it at the top, something like that. And it needs rice in it, or yeah, rice is normally the best. You need a substance that absorbs a lot of water. Rice is probably the best one. I've seen a lot of people and heard a lot of people that do that. So you want to stick it in a bag of rice and leave it in a hot place, either on the windowsill or in an airing cupboard or something like that, somewhere that's nice and warm. And what you want to do is you don't want to keep trying it. If you've got to leave your phone 2 days in the airing cupboard, then you slip the battery in and see what it's doing. What my BlackBerry Curve did when I water damaged it, what happened was, well, I dropped it down the toilet and I kept putting the battery in to check it after I'd been drying it, because I had like 14 messages to reply to. So what I did was I kept slipping the battery in, and now my trackpad don't work and neither does the buttons. So, but that should be fine after it's dried out. Water don't really cause too much problems, but it can if you keep trying to foster for it. Oh, the first thing that you want to remember above everything else, if you do put the battery in, never try and charge it with water in. That messes it up. Okay, so if your battery's wet, don't put it in for starters, and if your phone's wet, don't let electricity go for it. And if you just dry it, leave it there for a couple of days, you should have no problem, like me. So I hope that you grasped something from this video. I think we've cleared up, as everyone said, that these are useful even though they're only £1. So yeah, I think they're quite useful. Those iPhone cases, they're useful. Don't think because things are cheap they're not helpful. If they're cheap, it's just they're quite stylish as well, actually. For £1, it's got to protect your phone. It looks cool. So, or you can go to the effort of buying them on the Apple Store or whatever they are. 16 quid for practically the same. So, yeah, I just hope that this video was useful to you. I think I've proved the point, and at least now you have a vague idea what to do if you get a water damaged phone. In the description, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a list of 5 things not to do and the steps you have to do if you water damage your phone. So yeah, thanks for viewing. If you don't like it, don't write in the comments, or you're useless, your videos are not very good. Just send me a message, because I don't want people seeing that, because I mean, I've only got opinions. If you don't like what I say, then you don't have to watch the end of the video, do you? So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos that will be coming shortly. I'll do any requests that you need, like if I'm aware of it. So yeah, just basically thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.